We are underway. It is New Zealand all in black attacking the goal to the left of your picture. It'll be Tahiti all in white, left to right. He's joined in the Veterans Club by Roberto Partida, who's 38. So plenty of experience. And here's a chance. Rahan Ali has somehow managed to keep that out of the Tahitian net. Well, Roy went down early. And it'll be Hamish Gray that gets us restarted for New Zealand. The first professional player, and Stephen Ashby Peckham has opened the scoring. Well, it flew past Puaria Roy in the Tahitian goal. Let's get a replay. It was a quick start. They started brightly, but New Zealand have ground their way back into ascendancy here, and they lead 1-0. Rahan Ali had a fantastic opportunity to open the scoring, and somehow miscued as a shot from Ethan Martin just whistles past the Tahitian goal. Well, it did take a deflection on the way through, but no corner given as Tahiti bear down. And good defensive work from Ethan Martin. Handball, says Vincent Tino Moy, but waved away. And a game of transition at the moment. Week of long hours for all of the team bringing you these pictures as Tahiti bear down, and that's a foul, and it's Oban Hawkins who will go into the referee's book. It's a yellow card. It was a heavy challenge on Keanu Maihuri. It will be Taivari Kaiha, who also scored in that semi-final 4 years ago with the long run-up. Here's the variation. It was right in the path of Michel Maihuri. He calls for handball also, but it was a big opportunity for Tahiti to equalise. Possession given away, and it's Ethan Martin through the middle here. A shove in the back, and it's not missed by the officials as well. What variation do New Zealand have? And it's flush off the chin, I think, of Kaiha, who just picked up the yellow card. Set piece variation, and it was on target from Hawkins. It was the left foot of Hawkins that time. It was the left foot of Ashby Peckham. I think that's the fourth now. Wisniewski. Well, just wide. It just needed a touch from Geordie Ditford to change the direction. It was driven in at pace by Wisniewski, and that is something we've picked up all week from this New Zealand side. Keanu Maihuri scored a couple of goals himself, Keanu Maihuri. Probably Tahiti's smallest player, the number 5. It's broken here, here's a chance. And another, and a double block. This time it's the captain, Dylan Manicum, leading by example. And it broke for Maihuri. First block Manicum, second block Manicum. Body on the line, the ball fizzed across. It was Keanu Maihuri that time, Aotearoa New Zealand. It was a long-term plan, the seeds of which were planted by Dave Payne on New Zealand football. He's since left football administration, but his legacy lives on. A miscue and a block from Stephen Ashby Peckham of the Solomon Islands. Didn't add to his 7 goals in their 5-3 win over Fiji in the match for 3rd place. So he currently sits atop the goal scoring charts. Here's a chance. Tahiti sharp save, and off the crossbar. Acrobatic effort in the follow-up from Akariva Riaria, the captain. Well, a sharp inhale of breath from Ria. He knew how close that was. It was a sharp save from Antimonov, and he needed to be aware. I'm sure also will be beamed into mobile devices all across the Pacific, even further afield. Maybe even some potential opponents of one of these two teams who have already qualified for the FIFA Futsal World Cup in Uzbekistan. There's a save there from Puaria Rue. And that's time. The end of the first period. And it's the team in black with a slight advantage. New Zealand lead Tahiti by 1-0. It's the final of the OFC Futsal Nations Cup for 2023. And we are back underway with the second period. New Zealand leading Tahiti 1-0. What will the second period have in store? As New Zealand look to break free, and there's an opportunity for Rahan Ali. And Ditfit wasn't able to play it into his path. Well, for Opeta as Rahan Ali fires New Zealand in and out. Well, off both posts. Well, he reeled away almost in celebration and double tooked at Rahan Ali. I was crediting him with the goal. It was a touch which took him away from the defender. 1-2 and out again. Timuri Aritai, the Tahitian coach, just urging his team to calm down. Possession given away by Ria to Manikim, but Ria does well to win the ball back. And a shot from distance is saved comfortably by Antimonov. Strong set of hands. 2008, Aaron Scott bearing the shirt of his former Melville United clubmate. Logan Wisniewski, and once again the frame is rattled. It was Stephen Ashby Peckham looking for his second goal. Well, a sweeping move. You can see Ashby Peckham there. And onto his favoured left foot. He lifted the shot. One period and 3 minutes of OFC Futsal Nations Cup final action. Paulson. Well, a fantastic stop, and wasn't it needed by Roe. Here's the other Tinomoi, Tituanui. He finds Aka Ria. You see a shot? No, Ria. Good feet. The Tahitian captain, but he's been dispossessed by Casey Sharpland, who sets Rahan Ali away. And just squeezes wide. Does mean there's no stoppage time at the end of games, so once that hooter blows, the game is all over. As Rahan Ali skips clear again. And good defensive work by Oliver Olivier Hiri, sorry. Number 2, Hiri. Tangle of legs, play on, says Rex Kamusu. And Manikim fires straight at Roye. He breaks through the right-hand side of the Tahitian attack. Tino Moi recycles possession back to Kaiha, one of the survivors of the 2019 campaign. Tevari, Kaiha, he's on a yellow card. Just needs to be careful. Manikim, great skill and shot, but here's a chance. Ditfit, and he lashes home the rebound as Geordie Ditfit, sending the Bruce Pullman Arena crowd into raptures. Well, it was great movement from Dylan Manikim. His shot was saved, and on the rebound was Geordie Ditfit. See what it means to the New Zealand bench and to the fans in attendance. Want to make some sort of a connection on the ball there. Here's Manikim. Sharp shot from Manikim. And a follow-up. Here's another chance, and it's Thomas Picken. Well, Puaria Roe not able to handle the two shots from the New Zealand Futsal Whites, and Thomas Picken. First it was Manicum, that was a save. A second save, and the rebound fell to Picken, and he made no mistake from close range. New Zealand take a 3-0 lead. Kaiha entrusted with the responsibility. See this, just shifting from side to side, looking for an opportunity. And Antimonov is fouled there. So New Zealand are on 5 fouls and Tahiti are on 3 fouls. So Ria. Well, it's a great game for the neutral. We hope you're enjoying it. As Manicum breaks free. It was a great save from Puaria Roe. He had to have the presence of mind to keep his arms out of the challenge for fear of a deliberate handball outside the penalty area. The flying goalkeeper comes past the screen. A blur of green, here he is. Kaiha, so a slick transition from the Tahitian side. Now, play slowed down while they look to craft an opportunity. It's blocked by Manicum, and he's going to roll that in, and that's New Zealand's 4th. Dylan Manicum, the captain, pounces on the loose ball, kept the cool head and just rolled it into the open net. New Zealand take a 4-0 lead, and has the captain secured qualification. I wonder whether they would be willing to draw a foul. Casey Sharplin there. We are inside that 4-minute mark now. Here is the 5th man, just right across Rahan Ali. Trouble here for Tahiti. Rahan Ali pivots, and a good stop as the clock ticks down to 0. Just need to manage the last 3 minutes as Oban Hawkins sees a shot fly wide. And you can hear the cheers of the New Zealand bench. They are riding every tackle, every clearance, every block. Here's a chance. And off the line, Ethan Martin. Well, Bruce Pullman Arena collectively held its breath, although supporters in black anyway. It was Tino Moy looking for the return. Antimonov was beaten and cleared off the line by Ethan Martin. 2 minutes to play for New Zealand. Such as the depth. And there's the 5th. And is that the nail in the coffin? Hamish Gray. Well, surely that will break the resolve of the Tahitian side. Hamish Gray scores New Zealand's 5th. We'll watch the scoreboard tick down to 0, and they will be sent to the 10-metre mark with a chance to add a 6th. And it's Stephen Ashby Pickham. A hush falls over the Bruce Pullman Arena. Blocked. Hacked clear over the top of Tahiti's goal. 5 seconds to play. There will be an eruption of emotion at the sound of the final whistle. Some of the Futsal Whites have started celebrating early. There's still a formality. And there is the final whistle. And New Zealand qualify for their first ever FIFA Futsal World Cup. The Futsal Whites have done it. They have defeated Tahiti 5-0 in the final of the OFC Nations Cup 2023. Marvin Eakins is swamped. Scenes of absolute jubilation in the New Zealand camp. Tears of joy It's been a long time coming for a lot of these players and staff. And they can make plans for Uzbekistan next year.
Dylan, congratulations, champions, a player of the match performance and a place in the World Cup. How do you feel?
Oh yeah, buzzing. It's hard to describe. I guess we've worked so long, so hard to get where we are, and obviously it came out today and we won the game and everyone's bloody happy about it.
That first half looked pretty tough out there. It seemed to fly by. How did it feel out on the court?
Yeah, it was a tough one. I think both teams were kind of feeling each other out. We talked about it before, they're good at counter-attacks and playing 1-2s inside, and we thought if we could stop it, we'd probably win the game. I think first half, probably not as good as it could have been, but in the end, second half was more than good enough.
And what was the manager's words at half-time?
It was basically that, stop the transition, stop the 1-2s, defend as a unit, press, play our systems, and shoot more set pieces.
Now, World Cup to look forward to with a different standard of opposition. It's been successful here, but what areas would you think the team will need to lift when they go on and take on the world?
I'm sure we can always improve technically and tactically. I'm sure the coaches will go back and have a think about the best way to approach the games going forward. I guess the World Cup games are a little bit more structured than some of the island teams, and we'll probably do some adjustments around that.
And just a word on the crowd. It's the biggest crowd we've had all week in front of your home fans. It must make it that little bit more special.
Oh yeah, the crowd was amazing. I'm really happy that everyone's here. The boys are really happy, and it's almost like having a sixth man out there with us.
Well, congratulations and good luck next year.
Cheers, thank you.
Marvin, congratulations. A championship win, a World Cup to look forward to. It must be incredibly exciting.
Yeah, the feeling, I didn't know how I was going to feel after that. I'm still not quite sure, but it was nice to have a little bit of a cushion there, but the way that Tahiti kept coming, you just couldn't relax. I'm still not relaxed. I'm still looking over my shoulder seeing if they're going to come at us.
That first half just seemed to fly by, incredibly tight. What was the word to the players in the second half to give them that edge?
We knew Tahiti were going to come out, and they came out and pressed us, but I think that almost played into our hands. We were ready. We had strong pivots up top. Their game was huge for us. They held it up and let us score a couple of goals and take the pressure off at key times.
It's a little bit of time now to the World Cup, but just what sort of challenge do you think you'll expect there that your players are going to have to lift themselves for?
Well, we'll be in that position of being amateur players against professionals, and that's always a challenge. But we're going to work hard. I think other countries don't know what to expect from us yet, so we'll have a little bit of the element of surprise. But I guess we've got a hungry bunch of guys, not just these 14, but others that are going to be going, hey, I wouldn't mind going to Uzbekistan.
And just a word on the crowd here. It's the loudest we've had in the arena all week. What does it mean to you and to your team to qualify for a World Cup in front of home fans?
This is the best crowd I've ever experienced in a futsal game that I've been part of, and it's exceptional. The New Zealand supporters, unbelievable. Even in Auckland, we've got people travelling down here to support, so much thanks for that. But I think what also comes is the other teams, the Tahitian supporters, they bring a really nice atmosphere, a really good support group. I think the fans, the emotion, the players, I think we all felt it from the crowd, the vibe, it all just added to it.
Well, congratulations and good luck next year at the World Cup.
Thank you very much.
Good performance, a World Cup to look forward to. How do you feel?
Oh, exhausted, to be honest, because the final score doesn't reflect how much effort both teams put into the game. And the Tahiti, we should all say thank you to them for the great performance they have. But the 0 on the scoreboard is what we like to see as a country, as a team, that what we like, we fight for our defense every time.
We were just mentioning to your captain Dylan Manikin there about how much of a back and forth it was. The clock didn't stop too often. As a goalkeeper, how challenging is it to keep those concentration levels so high when the ball's in play?
Yes, it's obviously challenging, but at the same time, the boys did a great job preventing pretty much every shot, covering me behind the back, and they controlled the ball for, I think, more than 50% of the time, so I had time to relax when we won the ball.
We were saying to your head coach what an incredible crowd it is. It's the loudest we've had in the arena all week. What's it like being out there in front of them?
Oh, that's you can't describe the feeling. You feel the support of the country. You feel of the support of all the people who came here to watch the game, to maybe even support Tahiti. They're a great team, and kudos to them.
And a World Cup to look forward to. Must be incredibly exciting.
Yes. Never been to Uzbekistan, but the first time. So, and the country never been to the World Cup. So that's, I think, a big achievement than going to Uzbekistan.
Congratulations. Good luck next year.
Thank you.